Welcome to Market Mornings, brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. My name is Robert Roy, and this update is for Tuesday, December 20th, 2022. So as we get started here this morning, keep in mind everything we look at is for educational purposes only. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. If you like what you see, make sure you're following along with the various social platforms out there. Truly make sure you go over to tradinglikeaboss.com, where we just got set up over the last couple of days. Registration to Market Mornings. What's going to happen is you're going to click on that link, you'll register, and every day you will get an email that says, hey, the video is up and ready. And instead of having to search around for it, we're going to host it on a page for you. You go back to the same page every day. The video will change every day. All right. With that, let's go ahead and jump right in. We'll start off first and foremost with our economic reports, which we don't have any today, so we're not going to have too much to worry about. We do have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but nothing for today. From there, I want to look at how the futures are doing. And let's go and reset that to that. So on the ES, which is the S&P, we're down 9. The Dow, we're down 8. The NASDAQ, we're down 64. RUT, we're down 60 cents. Bitcoin, we're up, not quite 17K yet. Ethereum, we're up over 1,200 again now. Gold, we're up 12 points. Crude, we're up 50 cents to about 75.85 right now on crude. As far as our candidates go today, I'm going to tell you it was like frickin' pulling teeth to find candidates for today. I have put in so much work looking for candidates. It's insane. Nothing. Every source that I use had almost nothing for today. And I know why. We're getting close to the holidays, which is why normally the last 2 weeks of the year, this week and next week, I tend to not really trade very much. I more manage my positions. I'll sell puts on the standard companies that I do and or some of the Wheel of Fortune type trades, which is the selling puts and covered call setups. Just a lot of management of those types of things. I'll be looking at SPY. Every day I look at SPY. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. We've only got 4 here today. We got GIS, which, let me bring up my option chain and get GIS. So GIS only has monthly options on it, but the decent numbers there. So we're looking at GIS. We've got news on it today. Earnings there down $2. So we were in a bullish bias. We're now sitting at 85. So we're right about where that 21 is. 84.95 is support. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above 88. All right, that's number one. Generac, GNRC is our next one. They're down $1.25 right now. They got a downgrade. I think it was Piper downgraded them. Already in the bearish bias. I like it. Market down. I like it. Bearish news. I like it. Right? All of these things lining up for Generac. So if we come here and hit the scrunch key. Let's see. 56. Yeah, we don't need to even check it. I know we need to split that level in half. Right, so let's go add an 809 in there and see if we have to, a negative 809, and see if we have to go further than that. So looking at 75 to 95 is 20 points. Yep, we need to split it one more time. So we're going to do that one manually. And you could set multiple levels up in there if you wanted to. So you wouldn't have to do it manually. But we're at 90.5 right now. Support's at 85. Okay, we're going to look at a bear call spread above 96. Then we go to the depot of homes, or Home Depot. Right? They got a downgrade by Credit Suisse. Finally got down less than $1, more than $1 movement. They were like 20 cents. Wasn't going anywhere. We're in a neutral bias as of yesterday. We're sitting right now right at 316. So 317 is our support. 17 to 29 is 12 points. We've got a fib of 18. We don't need to split that level. So we're going to look at a bear call spread above 321, which is the 21 EMA. Right? Not my favorite way of doing it, but I can't do it at 317. It's too tight when we're at 316. And last is Target. Holiday sales are off. No kidding. They're off for everybody. They're hoping that this last push is going to be a big help for them. I wouldn't bet on it. I think Target is way too expensive on the same items you could buy at a Walmart. right? So at much cheaper. So right now, target is down to 144 even. We're going to look at a bear call spread above 146. Now, I missed it. Should have said it on Home Depot. I am good with a directional trade also. Right, directional options, one of them that are on power option plays. So it's one that we trade day in and day out. I know the heartbeat, so I'm okay with stocks like that to look at potential setups. So make sure you go ahead and get yourself registered over to Market Mornings, and do that by going to tradinglikeaboss.com. Click on that link for free registration, and all you're doing is putting in your email address and your name, right? It's right here's the form. Full name, email address. That's it. You'll get an email every day, probably about 8:30-ish in the morning. You'll get an email that comes through and says, video's published, it's ready to rock on, and you'll be good to go. All right, you have a great rest of your day, and I will see all of you at our next update. Bye for now.